Skydefense. That name alone sends a shiver down the spine of thousands upon thousands of TikTok users. But if it doesn't ring a bell to you, maybe this content will? Whether you know them as just an annoying account that shows up on your For You page, or as one of the most notorious scammers on the entire app, you've most likely seen this genre of content before. Now, how exactly did I end up entangled in a 3 year long police case with this seller, Skylar Dixon, ending in the discovery of a deep, dark rabbit hole of stalking, doxing, racism, and the sale of illegal fireworks? Let's talk about it. Back in the dark ages, around 2023, I was tagged daily in this account's content to review whether it was a scam or just someone's small business. Within just a few minutes of scrolling this person's page and doing a little bit of Google research, I uncovered a BBB page with dozens of pages of complaints, and I knew I needed to make a video on it. If you're unfamiliar with the Better Business Bureau or the BBB, they are a nonprofit organization that helps consumers find trustworthy businesses. They also facilitate a complaint/dispute resolution process between consumers and the business. If a consumer has been scammed by a seller and attempts at contacting them have failed, they will move on to the BBB to file a complaint and begin their dispute process. It's essentially a last-ditch effort for many people, and it isn't that well known about, but it's a reliable source when it comes to whether a business can be trusted or not. For every one complaint that's on a store's BBB page, I would say there's roughly 50 or more other customers who were also scammed, but didn't bother to reach out to the BBB when they didn't get a response from the TikTok seller themselves. So when I opened up Skydefense's BBB page and I saw they had a rating of F, this was a red flag. At the time of recording this video, Skydefense has a BBB rating of F. This is the worst possible rating that you can ever get, and over 22 process complaints. And again, process complaints means somebody who's actually gone out of their way to contact the BBB about this business. I can speak on my personal experience, and you can probably agree. When you buy something and it's not exactly what you ordered or it doesn't arrive, your first thought isn't, shit, I'm going to tell the BBB about this. You're going to contact the seller, you're going to contact the platform, you're going to go through dozens of other things before you get so frustrated that you end up going to the BBB. So the fact that more than 20 people have ended up here is absolutely a glaring red flag. Similarly, just searching her username on TikTok will reveal hundreds of people with even more comments rallying together to share their negative experiences with her store, including entire accounts dedicated to speaking out about her being a scam. Because I'm blocked by her on TikTok, it's a lot easier for me to see these. If you search Skydefense, you might just see her videos. So if you try blocking her and then searching her name on TikTok, Facebook, literally any platform, I can guarantee you will find countless people borderline crying because they've been so badly scammed by this account and they don't know what to do because she doesn't respond to emails that they're going to TikTok and they're begging for help.
Hello world. I have a bone to pick with Skydefense. So I don't know if you all remember, but about last January or so, self-defense keychains became really popular on TikTok, and I loved them. I thought they were so cool. I really wanted one. And so there was this one girl that blew up. At the time, she was called SRD Cosmetics. Now she's called Skydefense. And I was really excited, and I was waiting for her restock to come, and on February 14th, Valentine's Day, I was so excited, and I put my order in, and I was so ready. There was a little bit of I was getting annoyed because the site crashed and it was taking 3 hours and she wasn't responding to anyone's comments, so that was a whole thing, but whatever, it happens. And so I finally got my order, and I'll put a picture of my receipt thing. So here is my order confirmation. As you can see up here, it says February 14th. There she is. And this is what I ordered and how much I paid for it. So I placed my order February 14th. I knew it would probably take a month or maybe 2 months max to get here because I knew she was really backed up. But today is November 11th, and I still have not received it. I have tried emailing her probably about 7 times. I have tried leaving little comments on her website. I've tried her Instagram. I've tried DMing her, both TikTok and Instagram. Nothing's worked. This is her Instagram. This is me commenting on all of her posts. I took this video last night after I had made a comment and someone else replied to the comment agreeing with me, and then I clicked on it. She had deleted them. I know these comments aren't super nice on my part, but trust me, y'all, I have tried being nice. Starting in like the very beginning of September, maybe even August, I was kind of getting a little fed up, and so I was going and commenting on her posts, and there were really nice things at first. I just wanted to reach out to her. I was continuously emailing her, nothing, and still received no response. And so I kept emailing her and kept commenting, and she keeps deleting all of my comments. I had originally commented on stuff all the way back to like May, all gone. So these are the same Instagram posts from last night. As you can see, all the comments are deleted. Disappointed but not surprised. I just don't understand why she won't reach out to me, because at this point all I want to do is talk. There's a lot of people saying she's a scam, and I really don't want to believe that she is, because I know there have been a lot of people that have ordered her products, received them, and were really happy with them. I just don't understand why she is not responding to any of my stuff. I paid for it and I clearly haven't gotten it, and I'm very upset about it. And I don't want to believe she's a scam, but she's given me every reason to believe she is a scam. Now I'm $50 out. So, I don't know.
So, what exactly is so bad about Skydefense? The main focus of my original review video was the item quality. For the orders that are actually shipped by Skydefense, the items are very clearly just AliExpress junk that is upcharged to an insane degree. I posted this original video discussing the actual effectiveness of these items and the prices that they are sold at in the real world. I used actual self-defense coaches and scientists to back out the information in my videos, whether or not these items were actually useful for self-defense or if they were just cute little pieces of plastic that were being sold to you for $98 a piece. This was the extent of my review, and I naively thought it would end there. But as we now know, we very well know, it never does. That's never where it ends with these giant TikTok stores who have an insane K-pop type fan base who would die to defend somebody they have never even met. In response to my original video, Skylar shared a few comments naming large self-defense brands with good reputations as the source of her items, to deflect any accusations of her buying from AliExpress or the items being AliExpress quality. Now, I was already aware of these specific brands, the 2 or 3 that she named, because they are the first results when you search self-defense items for sale America. Like, they're the most well-known, they're the biggest, they have the cutest items, that sort of thing. It was very easy for me to look into and contact these sellers, these stores, and find that this was not the case, as not only did they not sell the items that are shown in her store in her videos, but some of them also did not sell wholesale, let alone sell wholesale to other businesses. So this is just a theory, it's not an accusation, but I think once she saw people saying, this is from AliExpress, she Googled good self-defense stores and said, actually, it's from Panther Wholesale. But when I emailed Panther Wholesale, they were like, we don't even sell that kind of pepper spray. I don't know what she's talking about. Following this spam of comments from Sky and the new information that I had found from researching, I then made an additional post discussing her BBB score and countless Facebook, TikTok communities dedicated to complaining about her orders that had never even been shipped. Keep that in mind. I hadn't mentioned the BBB thing. I hadn't mentioned the bad reviews. I just mentioned in the first video that the quality of her items were shit. Some of them were borderline illegal, and that if you were buying from her, you were not getting what was advertised. Once I made this admittedly kind of pity follow up video where I stated that she doesn't ship her orders and there are thousands of people saying that they never receive their orders.
So 10 out of 10, do not recommend ordering anything from Skydefense, also known as SRD Cosmetics, because you're not going to get your shipment, your product. I ordered almost 2 months ago. Shipping said, like 7 to 14 days, something like that. It's been well over 2 months, and I haven't gotten any notification. Nothing has shipped. Nothing has arrived to my place. It's a fucking scam. And any attempts you make to try to contact her, which trust me, I have, will be ignored. I've tried making comments on her Instagram, her TikToks, and she just deletes them. So don't order from her. It's a scam. You're not going to get a refund, and you're wasting your money because you're not going to get it back. So do not order anything from Skydefense, also known as SRD Cosmetics. Okay?
I received a surprising but nice influx of comments from even more customers who had been ripped off by her, mentioning her being banned from TikTok previously, multiple occasions that I wasn't aware of, for fraudulent sales. After this video, Sky fell dead silent for a couple of weeks. It was very nice. However, just randomly, out of the blue one day, she posted a video tagging me directly and sending her mob to attack me. Obviously, I posted a response showing all of these negative reviews again, and then I turned off my phone. At 8 a.m. the next morning, I woke up to accusations of doxing and endangering her children. I was not even aware Skydefense had children. I then opened my DMs and I was faced with accusations of making fun of and targeting her Down syndrome little sister. I was not aware Sky had a sister, nor was I aware that she had Down syndrome. Once I had fully woken up and I was able to see through my blurry, sleep deprived eyes, I noticed that she had left over 200 comments on my videos throughout the time that I was asleep. Additionally, there were DMs threatening me, and at this point, sock puppet accounts had also appeared to share the same sentiments with 0 followers or posts. This activity, this batshit insane spam, lasted 10 whole hours without relent. I faced mass reports, causing multiple of my unrelated videos to be taken down. For example, videos of my cat were removed for nudity and minor safety. Videos of my face were removed for self harm. Now, this was happening hourly. Every time I opened my phone, I had an alert on my account that I was about to be banned because I was posting child porn. As these were extremely serious accusations, I messaged Sky to ask her for proof that I had somehow doxed her while I slept. She threatened legal action for hours, telling me to delete my review videos, but she could never provide a single receipt of me doxing her or threatening the children that I had no knowledge of existing. Eventually, she said that the doxing came from a Reddit post. However, she was unable to share a link or any screenshots of said post. I very quickly researched, as well as got my friends and followers to research, for any trace of such a Reddit post ever existing. None was found. I also provided proof that not only did I not use Reddit, I had previously been IP banned on there for years. Since 2022, I have been incapable of creating any accounts, let alone using said accounts to post about her. Just an offhanded rant here. Um, if you get in a fight with somebody on Reddit and you make another account to upvote your comments to make it seem like you're really cool, you get IP banned and you can't make another account. Sky fans continued to post and comment about me harassing her children, saying she would happily send proof of the doxing if I messaged her. I messaged her on 3 different platforms and waited an entire day. I messaged her on Instagram. I messaged her on TikTok. I messaged her on another Instagram. Nothing. Despite having the time to spam my comments for an additional day and a half, in DMs she claimed that she had no time to send proof, as she was extremely busy visiting her grandma's grave as it was her birthday. Now, because I was feeling insanely pity, I did some research on this. According to the public Facebook account that was linked to her store at the time, Her grandma's birthday was weeks prior. Her entire city was on lockdown for toxic smoke. Her story at that moment, the hours that she was messaging me, was tagging her friends as she was out with them. I won't say that she was lying about her dead grandma, but it was incredibly convenient. As this was an extremely serious accusation that she was spreading on such a large platform, I filed a police report against her to hopefully get these posts removed. After posting briefly on my story about this police report, just mentioning why I would not be posting about her for a hot minute, I was contacted by 3 other individuals who had also filed their own police reports because she had harassed them or scammed them to the extent where police needed to be involved. And I don't know legally on what extent I can comment on the police report, but I was told over the phone that they were aware of Skydefense. So I think that says a lot that just calling a local police department, they're aware. Like if they say, we're aware of this individual, you know that shit has been going down. After this event, Sky mass reported my videos and got my account deleted more than 5 times, even when I was not posting about her. It was a bit much, in my opinion. Eventually, I stopped posting on TikTok for a while as the constant bans were getting exhausting. I moved mainly to my Discord server, where a large amount of my audience hang out. We discuss Sky in joking ways, such as wondering if the gender reveal for her pregnancy would be a mystery scoop, or sharing screenshots of her boyfriend's racist social media runs. Eventually, she attacked this too. She infiltrated the Discord server, and upon finding no actual harmful content, she made some up.
TikToker at bun_I has been making several videos about our business for months, and we have stayed quiet most of the time. We are finally speaking up because she has now made a Discord chat where she talks about my pregnancy, posts pictures of my face and personal information with over 600 members and counting to see. That's where I will draw the line. Here is the definition of dropshipper. She claims that we are drop shipping cheap products. I'm not exactly sure how we are dropshipper. We order from several different United States vendors and have all products on hand. AliExpress isn't an option for us, as they can't keep up with the quantities we need to fulfill orders. They are low quality and too cheap for our liking. As you said in your recent video about us, you are going to purchase our canes to compare them in a video if you reach 75k followers. But, no worries, you don't have to purchase from us. We don't want nor need your hateful support. We ourselves bought the full defense cane and all accessories from AliExpress and will be making a whole video on the difference in qualities. And why would you want to support a business that you supposedly filed a police report on and as allegedly harassed you for months? Because that never happened. You never filed a real report. If you did, you could be charged for making a false report, and I never harassed you. The only communication you've had is when you blew me up on TikTok and I informed you I was at a gravesite, and you posted the messages and made fun of my dead family member, as well as laughing at people telling me to off myself. We will no longer take this hate from you, as now not only brought my innocent unborn child into this for absolutely no reason, but you are having people spam our comments, make fake BBB reports, and more, and this has gone way too far. That is foul. Don't you have your own business to run, or at least something better to do than talk about another woman all day every single day?
She screenshotted users' statuses and claimed that they were direct and violent threats against her and her children's safety. If you've ever used Discord, you'll know that a status is platform-wide. It's not a message, it's not direct, it's not about an individual, it's not to an individual, it's just a little, string of words that's displayed on your profile that tells people how you're feeling at that moment in time. The example that Sky used in her TikTok video was of my friend's status about her girlfriend at the time, saying that she wanted to live in her skin. Sky cropped this and posted it to her TikTok, making a direct accusation that we were saying this about her and sending the army of 1.9 million followers to once again harass me over a status that I didn't make. As of the time of her posting that video, these were the only messages in the entire Discord server that mentioned her. At this point, I had completely stopped engaging as I was sick of getting banned, and Sky seemed to have turned to other methods to make money as her TikTok business was flopping. Since then, I've made the occasional chick up video on Sky, and she's still doing the same old mystery scoop videos with the same inflated prices and dangerously low quality and often illegal self defense items. If you'd like an in depth review of the actual items and why they're literally useless, comment below. Otherwise, I'll await the insane wave of hate coming from her followers, and I'll see you later. Now, if you're wondering why this video looks like it was animated in 2009, that would be because my last video had so many comments pointing out the fact that my audio and my camera were shit quality that I'm resorting just to these quick, sort of animated, shitty clip art videos until I can afford a better setup. If you have not subscribed, I gently advise you do so because I'm so close to getting my first payout from YouTube, and that will be going towards an actually good mic. For this video, I had to turn down both of my fish tanks. I keep tropical fish, and in the background of my videos, I was told it sounds like somebody's pissing. So I turned off the filters temporarily just to film this, just to record this. I'm recording with my phone to get good audio, and I'm not using my camera because clearly that was creating a lot of issues just with the sound being quiet, etc., etc. So if you're not subscribed, please do that so I can afford at least an Amazon camera and Amazon mic just to make sure I don't sound like I'm filming in a basement full of people peeing on the wall. Thank you so much.